And he's been rampant promoting Hyperverse, and also I've caught him out doing a couple of other scams lately where he's claiming that he could get somebody $30,000 if they invested 5,100 and a few dollars with him. And I've got this lady who come to me and said, look, this guy's ripped me off and he's ghosted me. He won't talk to me. He's an American citizen and he's just, the scum of the earth. And his name is Ellis. So who the fuck is Ellis is the question. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to record a video with the contract that the lady actually gave me. I'm going to go through that. And then also I'm going to have a look at other scams or affiliate marketing things he's been promoting. And I've been researching just for a couple of hours. I don't know the guy really, but interestingly enough, it's something I must find. He did actually come up in the conversation with Sam Lee and Rory the other day. So I think it's a good opportunity to see if I can find some information on him. So I can't, I'm trying to think, I think it was the Roy video. So what I'm doing at the moment is I'm recording. K-Bars was massive. Sorry, I'm recording myself recording the next video that's going to come out tomorrow morning. And also the chat room and me actually on camera can be seen in the video I'm recording. So as I'm talking and I'm listening to videos and I'm getting into my rant, you're more than welcome to throw a question out there and I'll actually answer it, which makes me want to make sure that I've got, oops, going the wrong way. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. And this morning I was privileged enough to jump into a Zoom meeting where Rory from, he's been promoting Hyperverse and VAV and We Are All Satoshi and VidiLook to all his community, and now he's trying to do a class action lawsuit. So I managed to jump into a Zoom meeting this morning and they saw me enter the room and I actually managed to speak. And Rory claims that he wants to have a meeting with me because I haven't come to him first and asked for the actual information about what he's doing. And he claims that he wants me to reach out to him. However, if you go to deheck.com, I'm very easy to contact. He's made no contact with me whatsoever, and he's just totally full of shit. But anyway, it was quite good. So then it made me think about, I went to work today and I thought, what am I actually doing this YouTube channel for? What is my agenda? Because they keep saying, Danny's agenda is just to build his YouTube channel. And that's exactly what I want to do, because I want to create awareness around people who are thinking whether something sounds too good to be true or it's a scam. And that's why, and then I thought about it. I thought, well, what am I doing? I actually want to name and shame people that are actually promoting or running or encouraging other people to invest. Because when you think about it, crypto has opened a big door to a lot of people. So I'm here to name and shame anyone running a Ponzi scheme or a scam. And that includes people like Rory, who's been rampant. He claims to have lost $2.8 million and had 40 people working for him. That's what someone said he had working for him, and he lost it all. But these 40 people that were working for him were there to promote and tell people about Ponzi schemes and how they could get rich quick. They were saying to people that within 600 days, you will get 3 times your return in your investment given back to you in crypto. And people signed up in the droves. Now, Sam Lee, who he follows like he's a god, claimed there was 2 million people involved in Hyperverse. Now, Rory claims there was only 300,000 people involved in Hyperverse. So how does he know these figures? It's pretty obvious he's involved in leadership meetings. And a lot of these leaders are. So there's a guy that I'm looking at tonight, and it's, let's just say, Ellis Mayberry. I'm just going to say who the fuck is Ellis, if you don't mind me. And I'm going to get stuck into it. So there's one thing I wanted to do, and I wanted to find the part in the video that I'm about to do where Sam and Rory are together talking, and they mentioned how networking is a wonderful thing. And somewhere in here they'll talk about, and I just need to find that exact part of the video so I can bring that into my talk. And they mention this guy, Ellis. Ellis, oh, there it is there, I think. So let's have a look. I just need to listen to find the right spot. So you click on that bit. It takes you exactly this part. Now just listen to Rory, how much steam he's blowing up the ass of Sam Lee.
I want to add one thing. If people get this concept,
the part I'm thinking of.
You know, I've traded 3 years, and what you've put in the hands of people is a guaranteed bet that you will not lose your money, you will not lose your trade.
Oh, everyone's lost their money, Rory.
But if you go for the proof of reserve, that's what people need to understand.
Proof of reserve. Oh my goodness. Do you understand that, people?
People have tried to trade Bitcoin. They've tried to trade tokens.
Yeah, and they failed.
Yeah, in
now
this
they do
family,
it with you guys, and they fail with more. Anyway, let's not get started on that.
Just
so I'm trying to find
you
the
go
part.
in and do what Sam's telling you is effectively writing you a check in 500 days to say you're not going to lose a cent, or you can only have an upside.
Oh, mate, this is priceless. You can see why I wanted to go back and grab a video that was published 3 months ago to see what message they were selling people.
All right, so I'm just trying to find the part.
Is in here, and he's relaxed, and he feels good about this, and Sam's in here. He hasn't even got that post. You're actually going to listen to Rory.
Sorry,
it's
I'm
quite
just trying to
breathtaking.
find the right part so I can.
It's a South found out that he's
I'm going to be
found
hard
that
pushed,
he's
to be
been
honest.
fit. It's quite breathtaking. And there's our good old mate. There it is. So you click on that bit. It takes you exactly this part. Now just listen to Rory, how much steam he's blowing up the ass of Sam Lee.
I want to add one thing. If people get this concept,
that if you're actually going to listen to.
Thanks very much. I'll be in contact.
Oh, what's happening here?
No, I can't
Oh
find
my
it.
goodness.
So
I won't bring that into it. Anyway, let's get started. All right. So welcome along to the live. And if I get a chance, if you have any questions, they'll pop up on the screen and I will answer them along the way. And I'll just go, hello all. And then you can see that the chat room's working. All right. So let's get stuck into it. Don't quite know how I'm going to start this one off, but I have 2 videos of this guy. Ellis. I'll just make sure I get his name right.
Ellis Mayberry.
Ellis Mayberry. Do a test. Who the fuck is Ellis Mayberry? That sound good? But anyway, I do have fun doing this sometimes. Right, now I need to I'll just press play. Who the fuck is Ellis Mayberry? I don't know if you're allowed to say fuck on this thing, but anyway, we'll find out, won't we? Let's stop that. Let's have a listen to see what that sounds like. I'll just press play. Who the fuck is Ellis Mayberry? He's a scammer. I don't know if you're allowed to say fuck. Right. Okay, let's go. All right, let's see what we got there. That's working. Index working all right. So I need to make sure I've got the right screen. Make sure I'm put me right there in the center of the screen. Who the fuck is Ellis Mayberry? I don't know if I can say that. Do you think that's a wee bit too much? Maybe I don't need the swearing. All right. All right, let's have a go. Let's go recording. Who the fuck is Ellis Mayberry? I might start that again. Who the fuck is Ellis Mayberry? That is the question I'm going to answer in this video. Now, I've been watching this guy for quite some time, and I caught a glimpse of him way back when Brenda Chunda was doing her promotional video, and I didn't know who he was. But I had this lady reach out to me telling me that Ellis has encouraged her to invest in an opportunity of a lifetime. I think it was within 18 months. If she invested $5,130 odd, he was going to turn that into $30,000 for her. Can you imagine how excited this lady must have been? But in this video, we're going to have a look at the contract that she signed. And of course, Ellis didn't deliver. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play 2 short videos, and I'm going to introduce you to Ellis because he looks like a pretty smooth character. And I've just been researching him for the last couple of hours, and I've found some amazing opportunities of a lifetime that you just might be interested in. And he is an affiliate marketer. In fact, who the fuck is Ellis? I don't want to use too many swear words because I'll scare off my under 18-year-old audience. But this guy really knows how to do affiliate marketing. And I'm sure he's in bed with We Are All Satoshi as well. And after a bit of research, someone told me that he's also connected to Des Amy, Susan Lawrence, and there's a whole network of these guys. Now, the reason I'm doing these videos is because I am Danny DeHeck, and I got the nickname from having a full-page article in the New York Times, and they nicknamed me the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger, and they told the world about my mission to name and shame anyone running a Ponzi scheme or a scam. And there's no doubt in my mind that this guy Ellis is a scammer, and he is willing to sleep with the devil. He will steal from your grandmother. He'll take money from anyone just to build his multi-level marketing empire. And I've nicknamed him the Unstoppable Multi-Level Marketer, promoter of Ponzi schemes and scams. So let's first introduce you to who Ellis is. This is Ellis, and I'm just going to play the video of him telling how wonderful. This was a video that he recorded endorsing Brenda Chunder. And Brenda is getting married this week. Congratulations, Brenda. And you've guessed it, I have told every government organisation available that you're getting married because you are a fugitive and a wanted lady. I got contacted by somebody in your wedding party who researched you, and they asked me for advice. So I told them everything I know. You might have some men in blue turning up at your wedding. Don't you worry though, I'm sure you're all good for it because you've been in hiding since the beginning of the year. Anyway, let's get not distracted. Let me introduce you to who Ellis is.
Financially, and then to just go on from there. We heard from some great leaders here today, this weekend, about some of the opportunities that are coming down the road, and it's going to get just even better.
This guy is even more putrid than I can explain. Now, if you don't know, the reason I do these videos is because I was brought up in a religious cult. Ellis actually opens his Zoom meetings in prayer. Yes, all in the name of God.
So come join us, be a part of this great opportunity, this great platform.
And Ellis is continuously looking for great opportunities to give to you. Not one of those opportunities have actually worked out good for anybody.
There is nothing else like it.
There's nothing else like it until he comes up with another Ponzi scheme or a scam.
And then to just go on from there, we heard from some great leaders here today, this weekend, about some of the opportunities that are coming down the road, and it's going to get just even better.
Oh, wow. I'm so excited. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
So come join us, be a part of this great opportunity, this great platform. There is nothing else like it.
So he's actually talking about Hyperverse, and there was absolutely nothing like it at the time. In fact, Hyperverse started off called Hypertech, and then they renamed to Hypercapital, and then they renamed to Hyperfun, and then they renamed to Hyperverse, and then Hypernation, and then Hyper. You're getting the drift, aren't you? There's a lot of hypes. Then Hypercosmos, and then Hyperplanet, and then they come out with a whole lot of other things that you could waste your money on, like Hyper NFTs, Hyper Bond. They had their own crypto, and everyone lost all their money. And it was all because people like this Ellis guy told everyone about it so he could get the commission check along the way. Right, so the other video I'd like you to look at is one that was just published a couple of months ago on his LinkedIn account, on his YouTube account, and also on his Instagram account. And we're going to go through the whole lot, and I'm just going to show you how this guy is the bottom feeder of the world, and how he thrives on you signing up and losing all your money as long as he gets his commission along the way. Okay, over to you, Ellis. Tell us about this great opportunity of yours. Oop, burpees.
Hey guys, this is Big E, Ellis Mayberry,
Don't forget, his name's Big E. Big E!
coming to you live from Dallas, Texas
Dallas, Texas. Wonder if he's got one of those big belts.
area. Guys, I just wanted to make a quick video to talk about one of the struggles that we have in
He's got a struggle. He's struggling. He wants to help you overcome your obstacle.
our network marketing opportunities, whether we're going after finding people who are passive, or we're looking for additional people who are builders, sometimes like we are.
So what he's actually saying, if you have a problem finding people you can scam, he's come up with a solution. And because he's always looking for stupid people who will invest in Ponzi schemes or scams, he's found the answer for you.
The biggest thing I hear out there is, Ellis, I don't have people. I don't have enough people. How do I get more people?
You could go to the church and you could pretend you're a good, God lover, and you could scam the people in the congregation.
I've used up all the people that I know in other opportunities.
Did you hear what he just said? He's used up all the people he knows in other opportunities that have failed, and now he's looking for fresh blood, and he has to go and generate these people from other sources. Incredible.
And now I have no more people to build my network with.
Oh my God, you've scammed everyone, your friends, your family, the congregation, and you've ran out and you need more people.
Isn't that one of the struggles that we hear in our business?
Yeah, there's only so many stupid people in the world.
Yes, it is. Well, guys, I found a unique program that I am just excited about.
Everyone's excited about telling you about something when they're going to get money and you are going to lose money.
It's called Built-Downline.com.
And let me guess, there's a link in the description. That is a tiny link that when you click on it, his referral ID will pick up that it come from him. He doesn't care who he scams. Listen to him go on about it.
Built-Downline.com. You'll be able to see below one of the links to go in and see this great program.
Great program. I'm loving this.
I'm already using it as.
Oh, of course you are. And that's the other thing these scammers do. If you haven't noticed, they all tell you they have invested heavily in the same platform, because when it falls over, they're going, well, you might have lost $5,000, but I invested $50,000 and I lost a lot.
Already being successful in helping me build my networks. And the neat thing about it is that I can take it and I can set it up to build different networks if I'm in multiple opportunities.
Look at him lying at you. Can you not see his eyes, the drowsiness of his eyes and that smirk on his face where he thinks that if just one person signs up for this platform, I'm going to get a couple $100. I'm going to show you the platform he's talking about. I don't know anything about it, but I'll show you how much money he gets if you sign up.
And so I can choose a certain amount here or a certain amount there. So it's pretty neat to do. And they do all the hard work. They have the setup that goes out and find the people who are looking for our specific type of network. And they hook us up. And that's not to say we don't have some work to do on our own. Once they are a part, we have to familiarize them with our products and our services. But that's fine, because it gives us a source of people who are, number one, interested. We don't have to talk to our family.
So what they're saying is you've got to look for the Black African community who have similar beliefs in God, because they are the community that this guy literally goes after to scam.
He's in our church members over and over and over.
Using our church members over and over again to scam. Isn't that disgusting? Isn't this guy a bottom feeder? Did you hear what he just said? He goes to God, he goes to church, he learns about the Bible, and then he scams the congregation so he can profit his money. This guy needs to be stopped. This is actually a video where I'm actually gathering information on Ellis, because he is not a good guy and he needs to be stopped. So if you have had any business dealings with him, I want you to go to theheck.com and anonymously, I can't even say it, anonymously, give me information and I won't tell anyone else it came from you. Anonymous. anonymously. That's it. I got it out. Have a go to my website. Go to my website. Give me your information and tell me what you know about Ellis, because this guy's rampant and he needs to be stopped. And he's been going for at least 3 or 4 years that I know of. And I've actually found a website, which I'll show you in a few minutes, that he's been marketing for years. He's just a dirty and disgusting affiliate marketer who wants your money, doesn't care what he sells. He'll take the scissors out of his grandmother's dying hands if he thinks he can get money out of them. That's not a good analogy, Danny. I'll try something else next time.
There's thousands of people out there looking for opportunities. So take a look at the link that I'll put down below and see if this might not be something that fits your needs. If you're struggling in the area of I need people to build my network, prebuiltdownline.com. Take a look and see if you don't think it's great as well. Have a great one. This is Big E signing off.
Big E, and it looks like he's starting with Parkinson's. He did actually look like he's shaking a little bit. So as you know, I actually have persons of interest. This is the database that I gather on everybody I know who's promoting a Ponzi scheme or a scam. I currently have around about 90 people that I'm doing deep dives into. And any information that you can provide is much appreciated via my website, which would have popped up. But this is Ellis. And Ellis in here, so far what I've gathered about Ellis is his LinkedIn account, his Facebook account, his Twitter account, his YouTube account, his Telegram account, Instagram account, and also this guy's got an incredible amount of phone numbers, and he's 66 years of age. This guy should be retired. So obviously this is a side hustle. I've actually found where he lives. His occupation is business administrator, cryptocurrency, NFT educator. His company is called Platinum Success. I can't read that last name, so let's have a wee listen to that.
Platinum Success Equities.
Equities, great name. And the Ponzi schemes that he has been caught promoting, would you believe?
Hyperverse, Novitech, Platinum Success Equities biggest scam, VidaLook, Smart Steps, 7K Metals, GS Partners, Cash, NFT.
I mean, GS Partners, Kalpesh Patel, when he left Hyperverse, dumped into GS Partners for about 2 or 3 weeks. Now he promotes WeWe Global and also DataBank. I don't know anything about Cash NF, but if anyone doesn't know that Hyperverse is a scam, or Novitech was a scam, and then they've continued to promote other Ponzi schemes, they are definitely a scammer in my eyes. So how does he promote what he's trying to get people in? Zoom meetings, text messages, and phone calls. Okay, and he's got many victims. And I want to read the complaint I got from the lady who signed up for what he had to offer. Here we go.
Last year, June 2022, Ellis Mayberry hosted a meeting introducing an investment through his US-based company, Platinum Success Equity, investing in oil and crypto for a guarantee return. He sent me and others the contract to sign and have it notarized because the time to send the funds to his investor was limited. Therefore, we should make the deposit using cashier cash or money order in his Wells Fargo checking account to speed up the process and send him our notarized contract. After he has received the funds, he will then return the contract to us with his signature. I emailed and FedEx him my contracts and he hasn't returned the signed copy. I spoke with him, sent email and text messages several times, and he promised to get the signed copy to me, and has never done so. Now he doesn't return calls or text messages. Total amount invested, $6,378.
Well, that sounds pretty shocking. So then you might say, well, what sort of contract did, that lady sign? So let's have a look at that contract, because I've obviously been privy to finding it. So membership acquisition sum, $307. And this is a promising note. I don't even know about these, but Sam Lee was doing these. And it was between 30 and 36 months. And if you want to have a read, I'm not going to try reading it because I'll sound like pigeon English all gone wrong. Terms and conditions. So this was the signed agreement from the lady that Ellis signed up. Now, the interesting thing about this contract is the money was actually paid into a bank account. And he was theoretically going to return the signed copy to the lady and never did so. So you can screenshot this, you can read it to your heart's content, but you can see this was actually a contract that was prepared by Ellis Mayberry. I hope I'm saying that right. And the second contract was this one. And you can see it's for $5,150. And it was just over a year ago. And they were he was theoretically going to invest in oil, crypto, and other investment opportunities. He took money from this lady. She lost the lot, and he never, ever delivered on what he said. Now, this is sideways, so it's not going to help you much. But basically, obviously, Platinum Success Equities times 9. So he's telling people if they invest in his theoretical company, I haven't researched that, I don't know if it's actually his company, but in here, he's telling people how much they can invest and how much money they can make. This guy is the bottom feeder of the world. So after this, I received, I went searching around the internet. So the first thing I do is I often go to people's LinkedIn account. He's a cryptocurrency and NFT educator. And in here, I found that video that I just showed you of him telling people to sign up for the affiliate system. And then I went off to a website address that he was promoting quite a few years ago that has now broken and not working. And you can see the type of things that this guy has been promoting in the past. So this is not just your normal scammer. This is someone who's doing it from 2011. And this was a screenshot that I got from archive.org when I put in a website address that he was claiming was his business. And in here, he's saying to people, introducing the best retirement saving vehicle you've ever heard of. And it was a CD. So he's been doing it for years. And it's like tax-free, RIS approved. So if you've had any dealings with Ellis and this scheme that he is promoting, please let me know. I'd love to know. The next thing I did is I went to his YouTube account, have a look around in there. I found the video of him telling you that you should get invested in this program that lets you find contacts who you can potentially scam. But the one that I thought was quite interesting, how we created a playlist about this opportunity called Super Patches Presentation. So I had a look at this Super Patch company. Now this is, I don't even know how long ago 2 months ago this video was produced. And I don't even know anything about this company whatsoever. But they obviously do a bit of a presentation and they tell you all about it. He's created a playlist telling you that this is a good thing. And it
should make 2/5.
And it tells you about how good the product is.
So
and basically this is something like patches that you can stick on your body. And if I get to the point where I want to get to, this company has multiple patches for multiple problems. And if you put these patches on your body, you'll probably die of food poisoning or something. And then they've got all these people in Zoom meetings, listen to this guy, Stephen. And this is the sort of things that Ellis is promoting. And then the most shocking one I've actually saw was this girl here. And I don't know anything about her whatsoever.
It's this Super Patch company, and I wanted to try it because I have cerebral palsy, a more common childhood disability.
So he got all these endorsements for different types of people telling you how wonderful these patches are that they use. Now, this is not Ellis, but this is the type of, I mean, if you've got half a brain, quarter of a brain, or even a brain cell that's a wee bit lonely, when you see these super patch training sessions where you can put a patch on your body and you can no longer be scanned by a Ponzi scheme or a scammer, then that's where you got to make money. But for the fact that Ellis is out there promoting these scams, and I mean, for God's sake, this particular scam made me laugh because it didn't matter what problem you had with your body. You put one of these patches on your body and you will be cured. So I thought, well, let's give them the benefit of the doubt. So even though this isn't Ellis, some of these scams you look at. So you go to their Instagram account and you can see they've even had an opening. They've got a charismatic leader who's full of oxygen when talking about how wonderful these patches are. And they've got somebody who's dressed up, looks like a nurse. You've got these guys at the gym putting these patches on. I mean, if you put a patch on, you are just going to have a transformation. It's just ridiculous. So anyway, I thought that was kind of comical. But what I normally do is I go to Trustpilot and I read the reviews. This company had only ever had 79 reviews, and the reviews that they got were actually 30% of people were actually complaining.
Waste of time and money. These super patch company is not worth your time or effort. The patches are stickers that they claims heal you. They just leave nasty marks on your skin and just bother you. Do not buy or support super patch. Date of experience: the 21st of August, 2023.
So this is just last month. And don't forget, this is the type of scheme or scam that Ellis promotes.
Beware of super patch. Beware. Most of the positive reviews are in another language. This super patch is a piece of tape with a pattern on that the sales people call technology. They claim this technology tells your brain how to function better on many levels. It even is supposed to help MS and Parkinson disease.
Ugh.
This tape did nothing for me. Sleep patch didn't help my sleep at all. Pain patch was actually a pain, not a pain relief. It left sticky residue and a rash. The pain patch didn't help at all. I am going to try to get my money back, but after reading these reviews, I doubt I'll have a great experience. Avoid super patch. Date of experience: the 3rd of August, 2023.
Isn't that disgusting? So this is what Ellis, he thinks he can promote. I mean, if Ellis was a good fella, he would read these reviews and not promote such schemes. Let's listen to more.
Refund policy is false. In spite of their 30-day refund policy and 4 or 5 emails, I have been unable to return and be refunded for the Liberty patches I've bought.
No shit.
They didn't work and I was so hoping they would. After the initial automatic email responses, nothing. And they're quite expensive patches.
You know, it's like these people that say they have the cure for cancer. I mean, Ellis would actually promote that, wouldn't he? And these people are desperate who imagine being in chronic pain and then listening to a company claim they have the cure for chronic pain and then finding out the patches do nothing other than cause you pain.
I can't remember who demoed me, but she said it works 100% on 100% the people that she does it on. She did 2 balance tests and I was quickly reminded of the Power Bands demo. After a little research, the only proof the super patch company is the fake demo. Don't waste your time.
That's disgusting. I don't even know what FDA is, but you guys might.
FDA register orthopedic tape. Interesting company. These sales people tell you they are FDA registered. But what for? Orthopedic tape. Orthopedic tape. Look it up. Orthopedic tape. I was told it would take the edge off my back pain and the demo proved it worked. Sadly, all I got was a waste of time and money. I did my legwork. FDA registered as orthopedic tape, not some new technology that cures everything. Nope, orthopedic tape. Do your homework, people. It's not everything they say it is.
Right. Hey, so I'm not going to read all these, but you get the idea. I mean, Ellis is basically a guy that will promote anything, hoping to get your commission check. So Hyperverse was fantastic. Hyperverse was paying 52% of the money that went into Hyperverse was going back to the multi-level scammers, the marketers, the disgusting people, the bottom feeders of the world. These are the people like Ellis, and they need to be stopped. That's what I do. I name and shame them. They keep saying, oh, he's got a hidden agenda. Look at his Instagram, BigEllis Instagram. So if you go to BigEllis Instagram.com/BigEllis, you can go have a look at his Instagram and look at the gumpy standing in front of a car like he owns it. It's definitely not his car. It's probably, and honestly, I went through these links and these platforms that he's been promoting, And every single one of these platforms that he's been promoting, or these opportunities of a lifetime, all the links have broken and they don't work anymore. Got 9 people listen to me rave on about Ellis. Who the fuck is Ellis is the question. He is a unstoppable multi-level marketer, promoter of Ponzi schemes and scams, not to be trusted. If you have any information about Ellis, please let me know. In fact, go to theheck.com and I'll hopefully have a box pop up about now, 29 minutes in, or roundabout. We can actually... my point really is that if you are looking at investing your money on the internet at the moment, then please reach out to me and let me guide you in the right direction. I've been busting Ponzi schemes and scams I've done 400 videos. I've watched and heard some horrific stories. Every day I get an email or a message from someone telling me they've lost 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, $5 million. I've had people ring me telling me they invested $5 million into Hyperverse. I don't want you to lose another cent. It's really simple. And regardless what your friend or the family member told you, if it sounds too good to be true, it often is. If it has crypto, if it pays you a reward if you introduce somebody else into it, and if it gives you rewards, then those 3 things is 100% a scam. And if you don't believe me, feel free to come and tell me your experience once you've learnt the hard way. I've had people, I had a whole featured article in the New York Times. And when I did that, an organization that busts Ponzi schemes reached out to me, and they said one Ponzi scheme that they tracked, they had 11 people die by suicide who got involved in these Ponzi schemes. So my hand on heart is telling me that people who are promoting these Ponzi schemes are doing far more than just taking people's money. They are actually causing people to go into, thinking with suicidal thoughts. They are stealing, in some people's cases, the most precious thing from people in the privacy of their own home. They believed that these opportunities were real and legit. They trusted their friend or their family member, and then they lost the lot. Can you imagine the detrimental effects that would have on a person who has spent their whole life trying to build their retirement money, and some awful person or organization has come along and convinced them into investing? Mike Lucas invested $25,000 of his life savings. He is bedridden, and he was also featured in the New York Times. If there is a philanthropist out there, by all means, reach out to me and I'll put you in contact with Michael. I would love to get him his $25,000 back. That was all his life savings. He invested $2,000, tested the waters, felt good about it, and then put an additional $23,000 into Hyperverse. He is hoping that the rumors of getting your one-times reward money back will eventuate. Unfortunately, hand on heart, there's no such thing as one-times return back to you. It's all part of an exit strategy. There is people like Rory Conacher, who claims he is doing a lawsuit against Sam Lee. I was on a Zoom meeting this morning. You can watch it on my other lives. And they are claiming they're trying to do a lawsuit against Sam Lee. Sam Lee is probably held captive in Dubai. He's probably working for a criminal network, the Chinese. He's trapped. He doesn't have the money. And in the meantime, the people that introduce you into these scams are claiming that they're going to do a class action lawsuit. Now, if you know anything about class action lawsuits, the lawyers normally do it no fee, no win, no fee. In this case, Rory is asking people to give him $15 each and then he's going to put that money into a multi-platform opportunity. And he's telling people if they invest $15 each with him, there's a possibility that he will actually make that $15 grow for them. Have you ever heard of such bullshit? It's just these people that offer to give you what you call, a hope that you can get your money back after you've been scammed, are doing one of a few things. They're building up their own community. They are also creating an exit strategy for their own themselves. A lot of these people claimed that they have invested 50 grand when you have invested 5 grand. They're literally doing this because that takes the pressure off them. They're trying to tell you that I'm in the same boat as you, and I know you've lost your money, but I'm doing something about it over here by creating a lawsuit. Now, Rory, for example, claimed that I produced a video and never gave him a fair opportunity to discuss it. He posted a comment under the video, and I said, look, I'm very easy to find. I have my phone numbers, my website, my booking system there. Book some time and we'll do a meeting. He's failed to do so. He's full of shit. Even though he says he wants me to reach out to him, when I try to contact him on Telegram, I have that I cannot contact him because he hasn't added me into his contacts. These guys are disgusting, bottom feeders of the world. This video is about this guy. Who the fuck is Ellis? He's a dirty and disgusting scammer. And he will take money from your grandmother to build his downline. He's not going to get away with it because I'm going to name and shame him. If you have any information on Ellis, I want to know about it. Go to theheck.com and share your information with me, and I will make sure I keep you anonymous if you want to. I'm Danny the Heck. This is just a short little video exposing Ellis Mayberry. Hope he isn't your granddad. I hope Ellis, at the age of 66, is living one of the most wonderful lives known to man. Because in my eyes, he's disgusting. And I wouldn't want anything to do with him. He's got no friends. His family doesn't want to do anything with him. And even though he's a Christian man and he opens his Zoom meetings with prayer, the congregation is sick to death of him. He said it in his own videos. I'm Danny the Heck, aka the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Oh, I don't know. Does it sound like I've been drinking on that one? What have we got here? What happened to Hypernation? I mean, where have you been, mate? What happened to Hypernation? Come on, mate. Hypernation is a scam. What happened to Hyperverse? What happened to Hyperfund? What happened to Hypercapital? What happened to Hypertech? They were all scams, mate. That's what happened to them. Anyway, that's me doing a recording about who the fuck is Ellis. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but are you still thinking about investing? Or are they going for countries that haven't done the history? I mean, are these new opportunities popping up and you're doing an informed decision on reading the white paper? Reach out to me if you need help. I mean, I think it's disgusting that these guys are trying to carry on doing what they're doing, really. But they seem to be getting away with it. But hopefully we've created enough awareness. Hey, thanks for watching. I'm going to sign out. I'm going to edit the video, and hopefully it'll be online tomorrow morning. Catch you guys. Nope, end meeting.